The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Guys, please confirm audio video. Okay, almost everyone confirm now. So that's fine. Now let's proceed. In the previous session, we have seen various useful scenarios related to sharing rule. Whenever you want dynamic decision in terms of sharing, we have solution of sharing rule. And one latest update for you. You can define up to 300 total sharing rules in Salesforce. Please note, in that 50 criteria based. The default limit is 300, but if you are a paid customer, by contacting Salesforce support, you can increase this value. And this kind of limit, Salesforce will keep on changing time to time. So you keep your knowledge up to date by using the WhatsApp group of IntelLogic, where we try to share you such kind of major changes. And such limits are called as soft limit. Means that kind of limit where if you contact Salesforce support, request them or speak with them, they can try to increase the limit. Such limits are called as soft limit. And those limits where they cannot help you at any cost, hard limit. They are called as hard limit. Remember these two terms, helpful for your job. For example, let's say you are contacting Salesforce and saying there is a limit, one object maximum, two master data relationship. So can you make it three? Can you make the limit three? Please note. Now, no matter what kind of company you are, even you're from Google, please note, even Google is customer of Salesforce. No matter you're from Google, then also they cannot help you. Because this is called as hard limit. Hard limit cannot be changed. Okay. But this kind of soft limit on your screen, yeah. Here you have some kind of scope to request support people. But hard limit, you cannot change at all. Now let me tell you some useful scenarios for interview point of view in which if they ask you benefits of sharing rule, then you can speak. What kind of situations are there where sharing rule will be useful? So let me tell you. One, when you want to share seniors record with junior, please note generally what happens, juniors data will be available to senior, but here I'm talking about reverse, seniors data to junior. Next, share only few records of person 1, 2, 3 to person 4, 5, 6. See, I want to share only few records. of person 1, person 2, person 3, their records I want to share with, let's say, person 4, person 5, like this. Sharing rule only. For example, John has record 1, 2, 3, and you want to share with Ajay, Vijay, Sujay. Something like that. Or John 1, 2, 3, and Nancy 4, 5, 6, like this. Next, only few records of one department to share with other few people of other department. Now this is also not possible by profile or permission set, only possible by sharing rule. For example, Ajay and Vijay belongs to HR department and they own record 1 and 2 respectively. Vijay own, Ajay's record is 1, Vijay's record is 2. And we want to share those records to Nancy, Harry from marketing department. No other people from marketing department. Fine, possible. So the owner is single, owners are multiple, no problem. Sharing rule. Next, data of one department to be shared within same department with only few people. Means Ajay Vijay belongs to HR department and they own record 1 to 3. And we want to share the record to Kunal Kishore from same department. But in that same department, we have Naresh, Umesh also, and we don't want to share with them. Possible. Possible. For example, this is HR department, means HR profile. Ajay, Vijay. They record Umesh, let's say Naresh, and let's say Jack. So Ajay's record and Vijay's record we want to share with these people, but I don't want to share with Jack. Whereas everyone in the same department, only possible by sharing rule. And finally, person A is from XYZ department, person B is from whatever department, doesn't matter. They want to share the record with each other. No other person in the company should have access to the record. Yeah, possible, no problem. Possible. Sharing rule. So how we are going to achieve this? See, there is a concept called as public group that we saw yesterday. And we are going to also see in detail today or tomorrow. So we will create a group in that whatever target people, target audience you want to add, you can add. And let's say this is the owner, current owner of the record. Let's say Ajay. You can share with this group. That's it. So this way, Peter, Nancy, Matthew, whatever people you want to add in the public group, you can add. Same department, different department, senior, junior, whatever. Just add them in a group and share. That's it, simple. So this way it is possible. Public group and sharing rule. Now, let's talk about the next and final type of sharing in the record level sharing, that is called as manual sharing. In the record level, we have three options. One, role, we have seen that. Second, sharing rule, we have seen that. Third, manual sharing. Let's see. Now, let's focus on one story. Imagine that, let's say, in this, our client is saying there is a problem. Our client means which client? Our first project client, dice.com company. They are saying there is a problem they have faced. What is that? They said they are staffing company, as we told in the demo, staffing company, third party job they give on their payrolls. So they said they have recently hired a person, let's say Ajay, and offered him salary $10,000 per month. Okay, by the way, why I have taken this value $10,000? Because in the recent batches, students from outside of India, from the recent batch, your seniors, they got this salary in Salesforce. That's why I'm taking that number. In fact, around 11, I should say. Okay, so we offered him 11K dollar per month and all fine. But after 1 month of job, that guy got. Now understand this story carefully, because the benefit is if you listen the story carefully, you will have automatically revision from OWD to sharing rule. You will have automatic revision. Okay. So let's continue. So they said that after 1 month, when this guy Ajay saw his bank account, he found only $1,000 got credited instead of $11,000. So he was disappointed, surprised, and he made a complaint to the CEO of the company. CEO took this quite seriously because it's a matter of trust, and CEO arranged urgent meeting where this is CEO, this is HR department, one of the responsible person in this process, and finance department. In HR department, main person is Shekhar. In finance department, main person is Tom, and some other guy, not that much important. So CEO said, guys, whatever happened, it's absolutely shameful. Immediately transfer him $10,000, and then by end of the day, check, do proper investigation, and tell me who is the responsible for this mistake. And then CEO went out of the meeting room. Now these people are discussing with each other. Tom is saying, Shekhar, it must be your team's mistake, right? While hiring the person, you might have told verbally $11,000, but in Salesforce, you guys might have entered 1K. And that's why my department finance people transferred 1K. Shekhar said no. While coming to this meeting, I have one more time verified what our team mentioned as a salary to be given in the software, and it's clearly mentioned $11,000. Tom said, let me check. So Tom logged into Salesforce because this company is using Salesforce for everything. But Tom is now not able to see the record. So Tom called Shekhar. Can you tell me what is that record? Shekhar said the candidate name is Ajay, and let's say object name is so and so, record number is so and so. Let's say object number is salary details, and record number is, let's say, record number 7. So Tom again tried to check, but he did not find. Maybe no access. So now in Tom's company, let's say there is a Salesforce department, Salesforce people, admin developers, and in that one person, let's say Jack, he got spoon feeding. Whenever he taken training, that institute given spoon feeding, and let's say by some luck factor, Jack got the job. Now see how things are going to become difficult because of Jack's input. So Tom called Jack, said, see, I'm from so and so department, so I need one help. You are Salesforce department, right? Yeah. So I want to see record number 7 of salary details. CEO given me that permission, so please give me the access. I think I don't have access. So Jack went to the cabin, checked with his team, did some meeting, and finally he saw there is no access. So he came to Tom and said, "Sir, you have no access." So Tom said, "Give me the access quickly. I have to give report to CEO." Jack said, "Okay." So Jack went to the meeting room with his laptop. He came back and said, "Sir, access given. Please check." Tom is saying, "Okay, very good, very fast solution." Jack said, "No problem, sir. Just it was a matter of OWD, and that's it. I solved that." So Tom said, "Sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. I'm not a technical guy. What is that OWD? I don't know what is that." So Jack said, "Okay, let me tell you, sir. So what we have done, there is an option OWD. What I have done, I have made OWD equal to public read write." Tom said, "And what is that public read write?" "Sir, this way everyone in that object will see or will be able to see everyone's data, modify, delete, everything is possible." Sorry, modify means edit and see everything possible. Now, as soon as Tom hear this statement, he was, please note, I hope you can understand here, some kind of mistakes are happening. He made complete access open, and because of this, there is a very high possibility of giving unwanted access to unwanted people. Okay, fine. So Tom said, sorry, this Jack said, I have given access so that everyone can see each other's data. As soon as Tom heard this, he got surprised. What? You have made open all the records to each other? But why? I only told I want the access to that one single record number 7, and you have made all the records open for everyone in the company. Why? So this spoon feeding person realized there is a mistake, and then he said, "You're right, sir. Actually, that is not a good solution. Okay, sir, please wait. I will get back to you." He again went to the meeting room, came back, that spoon feeding student, and said, "Sir, I will now give you solution by profile." Tom said, "Now, please don't proceed. First of all, you have given me a big shock by that first solution, whatever OWD you said. Now, first of all, you tell me what you're doing, and then only we will proceed." So the spoon feeding person said, "Okay, so what I will do, I will make the things in profile in such a way that only, not entire company, only your department will be able to see that data." Tom said, "Wait, again, here is a mistake. You said my department. Do you know how many people are there in my department? Almost 900. Why you are giving access to the 899 people? I want access for only me. Why you are giving for other 899 people?" Again, he realized the mistake and he said, "Yes, sir, you are right. That's again a mistake. I'll get back to you." And he went to the meeting room, and after some time he came back. He said, sir, another solution I have, permission set. So in this way, not entire company, not your department also, sir, only and only you, that is only and only Tom, can get the access. Tom said, okay, that's good. So it means you are doing something only for me. That's good. So what kind of access I will be getting? So the spoon feeding student said, sir, that object, salary details, all the records of salary details you can access. Again, Tom became disappointed. Tom said, when I'm saying I just want record number 7, I don't understand why you're giving me access to this all thousands of records present in salary details. Your role is to ensure unwanted data will not be given to unwanted person. And here I'm teaching you how to hide the data or how to not to expose the data to unwanted person. This is your Salesforce person's responsibility. So this spoon feeding person said, yes, sir, sorry for that. Actually, you're right. Still, I'm not giving proper access. I'm giving unwanted access. I'll get back to you, sir. And he went to the meeting room, some R&D. He came back and said, sir, I have a quick question. The person who is owner of the record number 7, is he your junior? Tom said, no, he is not my junior. He is someone from HR department. I don't know who is that person, but yes, he is not my junior. Why? What happened? The spoon feeding person said, no problem, sir. It's okay. Actually, I was checking the scope of role wise access, but it's okay. No problem, sir. I'll get back to you. After some time, he came and said, sir, now this is the ultimate and best solution. Tom said, I have seen your quality, what kind of knowledge you have. So please don't define ultimate and best by your own. Let me verify that and then let's decide whether it's ultimate and best or not. Spoon feeding person said, sure, sir. So he said, sir, the solution is, sir, you said, what is the name of the person who got less salary? The name of the person is, let's say, Ajay. He, instead of 11,000, he got 1,000. Okay, sir. So what I will do, sir, with the new feature called a sharing rule, I will mention a rule that whenever first name of the person is Ajay, then do sharing with you. That's it. This way, problem will be solved. Now, as soon as Tom heard this solution, Tom became absolutely furious, angry, and he said, what is this? Are you making fun of my mistake? What is the meaning of that solution? It means you are trying to say that I am a habitual mistake doing person. I do this regularly. Whenever there is a name Ajay, I will do this mistake as a regular pattern. Are you making fun of my single mistake? So that spoon feeding person said, no, no, sir, sorry. Actually, I was not mean that. I'm not trying to make fun of that. I was thinking this solution, but you're right. How it's possible that every time Ajay is a name and you should get access? Okay, sir, I'll get back to you. I think something wrong. And that spoon feeding person went to the meeting room and he never came back because, with his limited knowledge, he did not understand that for this classic deadlock situation, there is no solution in Salesforce from OWD till sharing rule. There is no solution. You have to use next feature that is called as manual sharing. This is the solution. Please note, and one more problem if you see here, that in the sharing rule, you can share with a role or a public group. In role and public group, generally, we keep many people. In fact, there is no guarantee that only one person will be present. There can be many people. But here, in this case of this 10,000 salary, We want to share with only and only Tom, single person, that's it. And this is only possible by manual sharing. So let's see what is manual sharing, a new feature in Salesforce. So remember in your career, whenever you want to share in a very controlled way, only one record, only a single person, once in a lifetime, go for manual sharing, please. Okay? And whatever previous features we saw, profile, role, or whatever, OWD, it applies on many records, not single record. It is applicable on many records. Plus, it's like automation, it will happen multiple times. But what we are looking for here, we are looking for a single time, one time activity. That's only possible by manual sharing. So, whenever you don't want to share regularly, remember your solution is manual sharing. But remember one more thing for your job. Look at the screen. Manual sharing is only available for few standard objects and all custom objects. What are those few standard objects? It's on your screen. This is a limitation of manual sharing. Next. Now, one more thing for your job. Only few people in the Salesforce projects will have rights to do manual sharing. Any guess who are those people where manual sharing is possible? Yes, one is record owner, correct? Owner of the record can do manual sharing. One more? Yes, system admin. Yes, people like you and me. Correct answer, people like you and me. And finally, guys, one more thing that the senior person of that record owner. So let's say this is record owner. That person senior by role, he also will get the access to do manual sharing. That's it. Okay, so owner of the record, senior of the owner, and system admin like you and me. Only these people can do manual sharing, other people can't. By the way, after joining any company, your profile will be system admin. It doesn't mean that it's like admin job or something like that. No. Whether you're admin, whether you're developer, whether you're architect, whether you're a project manager, only one profile, system admin. Some people assume for admin people it's system admin, for developer it's system developers, for QA it's system QA. No, 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 there is nothing like that. For everyone, only same profile. There is no connection of the word admin and that admin and Salesforce admin. Admin means a kind of a main person. So system admin is the profile which we will be getting after joining a company. Okay, now next question is a Facebook question, Puma question. The question is client is saying, client is asking how to do manual sharing. What he will show. Okay, see now. So imagine I want to do manual sharing for let's say this record number 3. Okay, only I want to share this single record and that also only with top. Very simple. Click on the record. See, very simple process of manual sharing. Click on the arrow at the bottom, last but one option, sharing. That's it. Search the target person, Tom. Which access? Read write. Whatever your wish or client's wish, save. That's it. Done. Manual sharing is done. You can see no fancy approach, no complicated rules. Simple. Click button, share, done. That's it. Manual sharing. Next. Then in the same interview, they ask one more counter interview question. In the same interview, they ask, suppose Customer is saying, I can't see this sharing button. What can be the reason? What do you think possible reason for this? Customer is saying can't see sharing button. So guys, can you tell me something about this? What is the reason? At least tell me two, three answers. All right. So guys, almost all the answers are correct. Only one answer is wrong. Anyways, I will tell you the answer. Anyways, first, if that button is not added on the page layout or on the record, then how it's possible? Okay. So point number one, button is not added. Next, you may not be the owner of the record. You're not having the right authority. That's why it's happening. That's why it's happening. Next, now next is, so button not added on the page. You're not the owner. Next is you're not system admin. And finally, OWD is OWD is public read write. OWD is public read write. Now I have a question for you. And by the way, this is the main thing which interviewer will expect. OWD equal to public read write. So tell me, if OWD is public read write, then why the button is disappeared? Tell me why the button will disappear. Why the button will disappear. Good. Correct answer, guys. If public rewrite is the setting, then by default the record is available to everyone. It means the record is available to everyone. When the record is available to everyone, then what is the point of making this available to everyone? Like it's already available. Okay, so please note this one. Please note this one. Next. Now, after this, let's proceed for next scenario. So if you see that now we have seen this record level sharing, and after this let me tell you one small information which is an extra knowledge for you, not part of our syllabus. So please note, so Salesforce is working to make the permission set detail as easy as they can. So what they're doing, if you open any permission set, if you open any permission set, and then after that you click on view summary and go to this. So here you can see some kind of additional information about the permission set. This one information I wanted to tell you. One more extra information, that suppose if any new employee comes in your office, let's say whenever a new employee is hired from marketing department, then for every person in the marketing department we have to give access to 25 permission set. Imagine a situation which is a very normal in the real-time project. So please note, whenever someone is coming from marketing department, then In this case, we are giving 25 permission set, which is a time taking process. Sometimes 25, sometimes let's say in other department it can be 65, 75. So how to tackle this? Salesforce says do one thing. You create a group called as permission set group of those all 25 permission sets. And then it's going to work. Then it is going to work. Okay. So here, what Salesforce will say that next time you don't need to, next time you don't need to do separate activity. You don't need to give this access to separate people. Means like separate permissions. So just one group of permission set. That's it. So this is something which will be useful for you in the office. That is possible by this option, permission set group. You can create a group of a regularly used permission set. That's it. Next. For example, total permission set in your org. In that, board of directors need 150, finance 100, sales 85. So why to do manually? Simply create a group and assign. So this way, you need yourself to, you need to update yourself, guys. You need to update yourself in Salesforce job market. Otherwise, please note, you will become outdated. Every 4 months, Salesforce will bring something new. So you have to update yourself. And if you become outdated, then it's going to be risk for your job. And that's why in the WhatsApp group of Interlogic, even 2020, 21 students who are project managers now or who are architects now, senior developers, they are also present. They are also making themselves up to date. Otherwise, it becomes problem for promotion or job also if you're not up to date. Now, let's talk about one more important thing. Please note that, as told you in the demo session, we are having a career consultant system where one dedicated employee or dedicated employees from our company will be working for all the students in a dedicated way. From the day one till the career is built. And please note, time to time they will inform you whenever you ask something. Once your training is done about market or expectations of companies, expectations of HRs, they will be giving you information on that. So you can note their suggestions also, which they will be giving you in future, time to time. Next, One more thing. Please note, one more thing about your LinkedIn account. So as of now, tell me those who have account in LinkedIn website. Type yes, no. Just type yes, no. Okay. So please note that people who already have, that's good. So wait for the instruction that we will give you after training is over. We will give you that instruction in one-to-one counseling depending on your background. And those without LinkedIn account, please create that as early as possible. This is a website you can see on the screen. So please note this one. And also do one thing, everyone. Till training is over, build your network on LinkedIn. Connect to various company HR in your country. Connect with me. Connect to various MNC employees in your country. For example, someone is from Infosys, someone from IBM, someone from Facebook, someone from Google. In simple word, just contact those people who are in Salesforce job market. That's it. Connect with them. So minimum 300 connections you try to make before we complete the learning. So what is the moral? So till your course end, you should have a LinkedIn account with 300 plus connections of Salesforce job people, HRs, MNCs. That's it. Remaining, we will guide you in future. Next. Now, one more thing for your job. Look at the screen. If a person gets read-write access of any other person's record by profile and permission set and role, please note, we have delete facility also. But in OWD sharing rule and manual sharing, read-write means no delete, only read and write. So OWD manual sharing rule will never help you for delete facility. Okay, remember this. Next. Now a question for you. Imagine there is a person who has no access to the data by profile or permission set, etc. CRED. But you're trying to share the record by manual sharing. Will he see the data? Will he see the data? Good. Guys, CRED is a fundamental, most important thing. Without that, nothing will happen. Please note, remember the passport example. No passport, nothing possible. So answer is not possible. CRED required. Okay. Now it's time to take short mock interview. One scenario, role, sharing rule, manual sharing. So please try to answer this question. Good. Please note, here, if you all observe all the scenarios and you know what is GAUH, it's yes, then it's clearly possible that Harry can see record. Yes, possible. As told in the past, your focus should be to find out at least one way by which somehow Harry can see record of Shekhar. If found, that's it. Say yes. And simple, that's it. Please think about this. Okay, now guys, let me tell you answer of this question. If you see, there is a chance. And answer is yes. Possible, yes. Now please look at this and tell me the answer. Right. Please note, answer is yes. It is possible. Yes, yes, possible. Now let me go into the more deep level. Okay, more deep level. More deep level. Now look at this. Tell me the answer. Answer of this question is no, no, no. Same rule, same logic. You can't handle your own department. Why you're giving lessons to our department? Something like that. Same logic here. Okay. Now, after this, we are we are done with agenda of today's session, next agenda in the next session. Let's meet tomorrow.